So what I have going on here is a first-time garden experience. Welcome to the channel, by the way. What you're about to see is probably a million things wrong with gardening, and if you're a professional, you're probably not here anyway, because somewhere in the title I'm probably going to label it, I don't know what I'm doing, first time experience, figured I'd give it a go. So this season, in short, I decided it was going to be fun to try to garden. Originally, I am from the city. I do not know much about the survival tactics, tricks, all that good stuff. But at this point, I need a new hobby. I'm getting older, got some time. Let's do some gardening. So where I moved into, there was an old water tank that was going to hell. And instead of scrapping it, I decided to just cut it in half and have somebody drop off some soil, topsoil. I'm not sure how much it was exactly, but it was enough to fill the tanks. And I essentially just grabbed seeds at random and threw that in here and just grabbed a pair of scissors and just started trimming as things started growing. Again, I'm not experienced, so if you're here, this is not going to be an informational video. This is just going to show you what you can grow at your house with literally no experience. So if you see something in my little garden, please, tips, tricks, anything I should do on how to trim it. If you see anything that's really bad, I'll tell you really quick, like what I learned, what I messed up on. But I'll just show you what I decided to grow, what I threw together. I will tell you, my cucumbers, I woke up one morning, gone. I mean, it looked like somebody sprayed them. They were just saggy, everything looked dead. So I just pulled it. I think it's called wilting. I did Google that, but so far I have my, can I turn? All right, I'll start from the right. In total, this is the water tank that I cut in half. This is the top portion, and that is going to be the base. The last tenants used to haul water in. I take it, and it was just going to get scrapped. Had a bunch of holes in it, so I'm just trying to repurpose things, trying to just make things more useful. That's it. So I grabbed a couple seeds. I'll start from the right real quick. And again, none of this comes from experience. I hardly looked anything up. I just know the very basics. You grab some seeds, you put it outside, you water it, you put it somewhere with some daylight, and somewhere it's not going to get roasted. So the very basics, I'm learning as I go, but I'm just in love with how it's coming out so far, and I want to just indulge more. So again, if you see anything, just let me know in the comment section, and I will and I'll adjust, because I'm loving what I see so far. But I got if you look, we threw some basils in there. We threw the basil cat, and they will ruin all this stuff. But I threw some basils in there, which I've been replanting everywhere in the house, and in cans. I've been drying some out. If you move over here, I got in the front section is tomatoes. Nothing's come in yet, but I got my little flowers. I got my snow peas, which are growing up. This little vine I got. In the middle is some peppers, which again, you can't really see anything. It's just now starting. The left is my zucchinis, which is my favorite plant of it. And this plant is very tough. I essentially trim this every day to keep going, and it makes really good zucchini. I mean, I've been eating zucchini daily so far, and I'm just, again, I hardly do anything with this. If you look over here on the far side, I have some eggplant, and this is by far my favorite part of the entire garden. I was not expecting this, but just the other day I woke up, and I don't know if there's a name for them. I guess they look like bulbs, but beautiful eggplant coming through. Was not expecting any of this, but again, beautiful. I don't do anything really to this other than I just trim the bottom with some scissors and make sure it breathes, and that's it. And water it, obviously. I have some rainwater over there that I'll dump on there. Apparently that was good for it. And then I don't know what happened with this. I don't even eat butternut squash. but I planted some seeds, and it went from like 2 little leaves to just taking up the entire corner. So I put a little trellis. I don't know if it's gonna climb it. I have no idea. Cabbage is going bad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my Brussels sprouts, but apparently they're supposed to grow in there. It looks like they might be coming through. I don't know. I'm waiting for broccoli to kind of do the same thing. I got some tomatoes over here, which I just trimmed. But if you look and you get really close in here, you'll see that they are coming through everywhere. But again, very little maintenance. I don't know anything about gardening. Even my zucchini, I broke one of the stems off. I threw it in a pot off to the side. I hardly tend to it, and it's I don't even know. It's growing a beautiful little 5-inch zucchini. Same with my tomato plant over here. I just took a stem, threw it off to the side, and it just keeps producing tomatoes. So again, I am not a professional. I did not go into this knowing anything about gardening whatsoever. And I just essentially just come out here, make sure it has water. If the soil is damp, I'll leave it alone. I'll take my scissors to it, but other than that, the turnout has been amazing, especially for a first timer. And if you look right here, this would be jalapenos. And out of nowhere, overnight, there was essentially none on this stem, and then out of nowhere, I mean, there's at least 15 of them. If you focus in, you can, my phone's probably gonna overheat here. It's a hot day, but you could see they are actually in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they are fairly large too, if you look. So I don't want to pick that one. She might get upset. I don't want to pick this one, but you can see that they are in there. So essentially, if you look from the far, that's both of my raised gardens, and it's been a fairly good turnout. Again, I don't know much about gardening. I didn't research this before I started. It is just a new hobby of mine. I just grabbed some seeds the old school way, tomatoes. I just literally just grabbed the seeds from the inside of the tomato and threw them in a spot in here, and 3 weeks later I had some crap sprouting, so it was super exciting. I'm learning as I go. I didn't think it would be this fun or this addicting, but to grow your own food and then just, you know, grab a basket, take it in, and realize that you just maybe saved 15 bucks is super exciting, super healthy. So I don't know, if anyone's interested, I'll keep you followed. If I learn anything, or if anything turns out really good, or if I can help you guys not, you know, struggle or save you some time, just check out my videos. I'll be going over some of these plants individually and what I learned and how I trim them. But yeah, thank you for stopping by.